Hi, my name is Lindsay Johnston, and the website I used for my technology review was elearningforkids.org. On the home page, you can see what grades can be used for this website. You have kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, and sixth grade. Underneath the grades, you have all the subject areas that are available for this website: math, language arts, science, computer, environmental skills, health, life skills, and English language. But today we're going to focus on language arts and literacy in the classroom. If you go to the About Us link, the literacy objectives are on this page. The objectives of this website are: the programs are designed to engage children at the level where they can perform successfully. This website is also used to help students determine their ability to master the basic skills of reading, science, math, and computers without the heavy cost to use this website. I'm going to go back to the home page and show you something that I found was interesting. If you click above in these links, it can change the language of the website. For instance, if you speak Spanish, you can click Espanol and it will all come up in Spanish. But we'll go back to English. When I was looking on the website, I looked to see if this website was costly, if it cost anything to do it. Well, I looked at Get Involved, and it said that you are able to donate to this website to help more information come apart. But currently it is a free website and anyone is allowed to use it. I think that the cost benefit is very positive for this website. I think that the benefit is higher than the cost. While going through the website, each activity that was stated for each of the sections was very beneficial and outweighed the cost. The benefits that you get from this website are high. Students will be able to perform at their level successfully and master the basic skills in reading, science, math, and computers. Let's go back to the home page and look what kind of activities they have for language arts. For each category, they have the course name and then the age group that it can be used. Let's look at word recognition and see what that's all about. And you can follow the directions.
Hi, I'm Teddy. Welcome to my amusement park.
And it will show you
like to
what to do.
With me and learn about vowel sounds and how to
For this
make
one,
words
just
with
listen to
vowels.
the bear and they will tell you what
Yes,
to do.
to play with me, or no, to say goodbye.
So you would click
Great.
yes,
We are
and this
going
one
to have
is about
so much
vowels.
fun.
So this
Let's start
activity
by
will teach you
learning
all
the
about
5
vowels.
letters of
I'll
the
show you just a
alphabet
couple
that
slides
are called
and we will go
vowels.
from there.
Say them with me. A, E, I, O, U.
And this
Now,
website shows you the
sing them
vowels.
with me.
And there's games that go along with that too,
Singing is so
such as
much
point
fun.
them out
Now let's see if you are doing
or
a super job.
sound them out with the short or
Did you
long
know
vowels.
that each vowel
Let's look at another activity. If you go back to the home page, you can click on first grade, for example, and there's a language arts part right here, and then you can click on it. Putting words together. This is a good one, and all you have to do is click the ball and it will come up and tell you what to do. You follow the directions, and at first they will tell you what kind of directions there is. They will tell you what you're supposed to do and give you an example of each.
I don't get it, Grizzle. What are you trying to tell me? Are you bored? Oh, I get it. You're tired. Maybe you should go to bed.
Well, we'll go on to the activity that they have. It's about combining words. So you match each word, each blue scarf with the red scarf, and they will tell you what the combined word is. We'll try a few just to show you what it is like. For example, shoe, lace, rainbow, bedroom, outside.
That's right. Good job.
And the activities keep going on like this. So let's
And
try a different
outside
activity
are
so you
all
can
words
see
that
what
are
is
made
going
up of
on.
two.
Another one that you can use is pronouns. This one is about just a pirate, and it teaches you about the pronouns. I want to show you another activity that has to do with sixth graders. I thought this one was very beneficial. It had to do with literacy and writing. So what you have to do is click on the newsroom.
Type or click the letters on the screen to enter your full name and get started.
So I will enter my name.
Welcome to the e-learning for kids language arts program
And for each activity you can skip the intro unless you want to hear it.
Can you lend a hand?
So I will click on the people, for
I'm
example.
so busy today. I just can't get this article edited by myself. See if you can help me edit it.
And throughout the whole entire program, every activity, the character of that activity will tell you what you are supposed to do. This one you're supposed to edit it. So, for example, right here you just delete it, and Russian is a proper noun, so you capitalize it. And this one needs a comma. You just highlight the stuff and delete it and decide what needs to be done, and you have a certain time limit. Then you can click finish.
Oops.
And see, you have 2 right but 10 left. So you can try again. This goes on, and each one is just like that, but it's very beneficial when learning about writing and spelling. And then there's articles that you can do when talking about a subject, or you can relate it to a lesson. Another interesting activity I found was for 2nd grade. This one had to do with Welcome to the Fair, where you can finish stories.
Type or click the letters on the screen to enter your full name and get started.
So I'll enter my name again.
Welcome to e-learning for kids language arts program for age 7. Click on the kids to begin the game.
So click on the kids, just like they said. Click on any stall to continue. So we'll do ice cream. You can click on many ones. They will tell you a story, and then you have to answer which one will come next. This has to do with comprehension skills, which is very good in literacy.
She is eating her ice cream outside in the sunshine. What happens next?
So they told you part of the story. Lucy has vanilla ice cream. She's eating her ice cream outside. What happens next? Well, it's going to be about ice cream, and you have to put the sentences together. So the ice cream is beginning to melt because it's sunny outside. Let's try this one.
You're right. This sentence finishes the story. Lucy's ice cream is beginning to melt.
So then you can click on another stall, and it's the same thing, but this is very good for children to understand comprehension and understand what is being taught in the lesson. The next thing that we're going to look at is prefixes and suffixes you can use. I will just show you the link, what you can do with that. And to navigate the site, you just have to click home, and it'll take you back to the home page. So you can click on the subjects or the grade. Prefixes and suffixes. This will give you examples of what prefixes and suffixes are and give you activities. This activity will also tell you what they are and how you will use them. We'll just look at a couple of activities.
Hello, friends. I'm Pinky the Mouse, and this is my friend, Ella the Elephant. And we are here to play some word games with you. Will you play with us?
And you would say yes, so you would click the arrow.
Before we start playing, you need to know what prefixes and suffixes are. I'll tell you an easy way to remember prefixes and suffixes. Look at Ella. She has a big, long trunk and a tiny little tail. I call them her pretty nose and silly tail. The words pretty nose start with the letter P, and so does the word prefix. This helps me remember that a prefix comes at the beginning of a word, like Ella's nose. Similarly, the
So this will give you examples of what they are, and then they'll also give you sentences that you can fill in. Right now we're going to go back to the home page, so you would just X out all of these, go back up to the top and click Home. This website can be used when you integrate other subjects because for each topic there's a lesson on the website that is similar to what is being taught. As you could see, if you were learning parts of English or parts of grammar, you have the prefixes and suffixes. When teaching prefixes and suffixes, there's an activity that is used that can help students learn and understand what they are. There are also activities that are used when learning letters. There is one under kindergarten that you can press, and it's all about finding the letters and recognizing them and knowing how they look. These websites can also be used when learning about technology and literacy in the classroom. This gives students a chance to learn about literature online and have fun doing it. I know that when I was in elementary school, I wish I could have something like this, something interactive and fun, because in elementary school we did paper, we wrote everything out and just did worksheets. Some of the strengths that I found on this website were that it met all the objectives that were stated on the website. There's also a lot of activities on the website that will help foster literacy development. All of the courses on the website are very beneficial and kid-friendly. Most of the activities are easy to go through and easy to play. One of the weaknesses that I found was I had some trouble loading some of the activities that they had, or it took too long, or some of them wouldn't load at all. But everything else was self-explanatory, and I really enjoyed looking at this website. Each of the activities come from best-in-class courseware in math, science, reading, and keyboarding. The creators of this website want to build a community for parents and educators to share innovations and insights in education. If you have any questions about the site or what their objectives may be for the site, you can go to the Contact Us link and you can type in your first and last name, your email, and your message, and they will reply back to you. This website is good for K through 6 or the primary grades, and there are many activities that will engage the students and have a lot of interaction in the classroom. Thank you.